Good morning, y'all. Today is day 13, so hope you don't have triskaidekaphobia, because that would suck. So I spent so long trying to freaking brainstorm. They're like, my shoes, they're snazzy, aren't they? So I spent such a long time trying to brainstorm whatever I was going to do today, and I finally decided, shut up! There's construction going on right outside the window. But so I was like, what do I do? I have no idea. I don't really have, I was gonna do like a DIY, but like, I don't have any hot glue. But then I realized I can. What I can do, if you know me in real life, you know that I love lip balm. Oh, that's close. I love lip balm so much. So, I actually make my own lip balm. I have the lip balm containers. I use them all up and then I remake it. People are like, I always lose them, but I do not. I just remake them because you posers think you love lip balm. You don't. I do. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have to head downstairs and yeah. Okay, I'm in the kitchen now. I'm sorry about the incessant humming. I'm really bad at editing, so I've got two angles. I've got one here and one here, so it'll be really snazzy, I hope. So I've got this, which should make something shiny, I hope. We'll see. Experimentation with my recipe. I'm gonna try and speak up a little more than I usually do. Whatever. Yeah. And some toothpaste, so let's put that over here so camera 2 can see it. Oh, this is gonna be a big failure. But so, I have like this weird lip balm kit, but like I've kind of done my own thing with it. I got some beeswax, almond oil. You're gonna need beeswax, almond oil, chocolate chips for the contour stick that I'm gonna make. Measuring cup, some sort of mixing stick. Measuring cup that you don't mind getting rid of, because it's gonna stick to it. We have one measuring cup and that we use for this specific reason. Okay, so I'm gonna be fast forwarding a lot through this, and I don't want this to be like so boring. So I'm gonna be telling you the story, the original Little Mermaid by Hans Christian Andersen. So I'm like gonna be telling you that. So there was like 6 mermaids, and they lived with their dad, King of the Sea, King Trident, and it wasn't named King Trident though, and like his mom, who doesn't. None of these mermaids have names. So there's 6 of them, and the grandma is like, you guys can't, there's like a law, like all mermaids can't go up to the shore until they're like 15 years old. So like all the freaking sisters, like every year they all go, like once a year there's a new one that has to go up to the shore, and it's like, ooh, I saw all this cool shit, but you can't go because you're not 15. So she's got to wait 5 years because all of her sisters are older than her to go up to the shore. And then when she gets there, it's like, ooh, she sees this fucking boat with all these dudes on it, and they're singing and stuff, and they're like having a celebration, and like there's fireworks and there's lanterns, and it's cool shit. And then she like goes up to a cabin, and she's like, ooh, who's that handsome man? It's the fucking prince, y'all know. But then the ship crash, not good. So she's like, I gotta save my bee. So she goes and saves this boy, the prince. Ooh. Because she's 15 and boy crazy. So she's like, I saved you. And then she drags him to shore and like kisses him twice on the eyebrows, I think. And she got go now because, bro, that's how it works. So she leaves her man, and this lady from the church, this girl from the church, comes and finds him on the shore, and she's like, ooh, gotta save him. And y'all should know that like mermaids do not have immortal souls. Uh, they live for 300 years, but they don't have immortal souls. Humans do. Humans don't live for that long, but they have immortal souls. So when they die, they still there, but they still dead. So Little Mermaid wants a soul. She wants an immortal soul. Immortal soul. So she goes to Sea Witch and is like, I want to be human. I want an immortal soul. And she's like, I got you, bee.
But them legs, they gon' hurt. And she's like, and the witch is like, okay, we can do this, but like once you're human, you can't turn back into a mermaid. And if he doesn't love you by the morning, if he doesn't love you in the morning, he marries somebody else. You gonna turn into sea foam, which is what happens to mermaids when they die. They turn into sea foam. Isn't that terrible? Sea foam. Uh, and yeah, see you next time.
Okay, so pick that up. Man, we got some trash going on in the background, don't we? Oh well, what do? I thought I spent a while just setting things up. Well, so first I've got, main thing that you're gonna need is beeswax and some kind of oil. I'm gonna use, almond oil. So, I think this. I don't know how this got all messed up. I don't want to hear anybody say anything about it. So I've got these chopsticks. Let me find a different pair of chopsticks. These are my last pair of chopsticks. This looks like this because it's covered in beeswax. This is what we use exclusively for making lip balm. Like, let's get these out of the way. Huh? Yes. How you doing, camera 2? Pretty good? I was like insane. 2 cameras, man. Ah, stupid sleeves. My brother's having a violin lesson in the basement right now, so, I don't know if you guys can even hear me. I'm being really quiet. And sorry about the incessant humming in the background. That is, we're in the kitchen, so. And there's also construction going on outside. Boy, this is gonna be an awful video, isn't it?
So, you turn into sea foam. Back to the sea foam. And the sea witch is like, every time you take a step, it's gonna hurt like you're being stung by 1,000 knives.
Okay, now we take this, put it in here for, seems like a hot pocket in there, for 30 seconds. I'm not recording for 30 seconds. See you when it's back.
So every time this bee takes a step on her, like, human legs, it's gonna feel like she's getting stabbed by 1,000 knives, and that sucks. And the sea witch is also like, yo, I need payment, just cause like that's how it works. And she's like, cut your tongue out. And mermaid's like, fine. So she's like, ooh, she goes out one last night with the family, drinks her potion, and now she's human, lying on the shore naked.
Okay, so now that the 30 seconds is done, we're going to take it out and mix it around with the chopsticks. I'm gonna add this glitter now.
Okay, so this 15-year-old girl, now she's naked on the beach. And naked. No clothes. Naked. And the prince finds her. And he's like, ooh. Ooh. So they're like hanging out now. And they're like pals. Buddies, you know? And he's like, ooh, my mute child. And the princess, because she's stupid, and she's like, do you love me? And Prince is like, yeah, you look like that one girl who like saved me from drowning, but I don't know her name. But there was this other girl. The other girl left me on the shore. But this other girl from the church, she came and saved me, picked me up, pulled my corpse from the beach, and I love her. So the prince was all like, I love you, but there's this other girl, bro. She saved me after like I almost drowned in that accident, but like she pulled my wet, sweaty body from the beach. Uh, and she's like, the mermaid is like, okay. Her name's not Ariel in this story. So time passes and the prince's father is like, yo, you gotta marry somebody, this princess from another kingdom. And he's like, I don't want to. I want to marry the mermaid, mystery mute girl. Me. But so he's like, I gotta meet her anyway. So they go and meet, and guess who that bee is?
Now, what I like to do is like overfill it, just to make sure that I really get like a dome over it, and then you can always clean off the stuff on the top. I'm gonna let that cool just a little bit before I move it. Yeah, let's get a close up. Wow, close up. Hi, camera 2. You can see camera 1. So I did spill, but that's okay. Wow, isn't that snazzy? Focus. Whoa. It's gonna cool, and then I wanted it to solidify just a little bit. See how now it's kind of cloudy? Yeah, so it's a little cloudy, and there's a little divot, and that's where the stick thing in the middle that goes whoop, that pushes it up. That's what's causing that. So I'm going to scrape off some of the stuff on the sides. Not all of it. It doesn't have to be perfect. And then put the lid on it. Actually, don't put the lid on it. Put it in the fridge. And I'm going to, I'm gonna quickly do the other stuff and then only catch you back in once I'm doing something different. Does that make sense? You're only gonna see the fun stuff. Ooh. Maybe I can get camera 2 to see my face. That would be fun. Then I wouldn't need to use the other camera, even though it's better. So this is just gonna be a speed thing.
So it turns out that the princess is actually the girl from the church who saved the prince, like pulled him out of off the shore. I don't know how, but it just is. But so they're like, the prince is like, "Oh my god, you saved my life. Thanks. Love you." Mwah. But so like the prince had to get married to her anyway, but now at least he's happy about it and not gonna put up no fight, even though freaking mermaid here just like not doing anything. But so they get married, and like they're like, okay, so we're gonna get married the next day. But so that night, mermaid's like chilling on the balcony, woe is me kind of stuff. And her sisters come up, and like mermaids, they have like long hair, but the sisters, all of her sisters, their hair is cut, and because they went to the sea witch, and they're like, "Yo, help us save our sister. That man not good. We gotta save her. We cut our hair. Now we get this knife and you stab him before dawn. You get to live, and you can turn back into a mermaid and like chill with us, bro." And mermaid's like, "Nah, fam, can't do that to my hubby, even though my hubby gonna marry somebody else." But so wedding happens, and Little Mermaid turns into sea foam. Duh. But she's not actually sea foam, because she is like, "I'm dead now," and then like white flash, and now she's like surrounded by like this big white bright fuzz of a person, and they're like, "Welcome to purgatory. You will la la," boring stuff. And so now she's in purgatory, and the white light's like, "Bro, you get to stay here for 300 years." Which is not what a normal person would do, but since you get an immortal soul, you gotta earn it more than you already have. So you stay here for 300 years, and you do a job. So anytime you see a kid who's like being good and stuff, you go over and you like dance, and time is gonna be taken off of that 300 years. And anytime you see a kid misbehaving, you gotta cry, and every one of those tears is another year onto your sentence. Bro, that's so unfair. But so, like, and this is not optional. She's gotta, like, travel around the world looking for children and stuff. Like, this sucks, bro. So, Hans Christian Andersen.
Hi, we're back. We finished the lip balms. I made mac and cheese. While those were freezing, I was editing, and I have been editing for hours. So, let's show you the results, see? So, thank you, Base, for the lip balm. You can hold on to my mac and cheese. So this is one of the, I can't think straight. My mind is just like in editing mode right now. So this is the, coming close. This is the, one of the chocolate ones that I made. So I totally messed up and like just deleted all of the films. Fergus! Okay, so I like totally messed up and deleted that video, and I was like, I'm not gonna bother putting it back in. So what I did was I took the recipe for the normal lip balm, which was 1 teaspoon of oil and half a teaspoon of beeswax. But I took that and I put 3 chocolate chips in it, and that's how you make this. You can use like whatever kind of chocolate chip you want, depending on your skin tone or how harsh of a contour you want. I use some dark chocolate chips, and I used 3 of them, so that's what I got. And then Opie was also holding on to one, so this is the other one there. So yeah, this one's being stubborn and won't go back in, but that's fine. Where's the other one? Where's another? Prince Chimte, do you have one? Yes, you do. This is the first one I made. Fergus, it's right there. This is the first one I made. Woo. There she goes. Achieved. Like, so it was supposed to be shimmery. It's not. That's all I have to say about it. It does look okay. And negatives, got one in his tie that I tied. I did a pretty good job for tying it on a large bear. I don't remember anything special about this one. Oh, I put some shea butter in this one. That's it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. That's it for day 13. I guess I should do a thumbnail. I'll do that after. This is it for day 13. I hope you guys enjoyed, and have a great day and have fun.